Today, I would be talking to you on the concept of Shaktipat and when this concept has started. The earliest reference to the word Shaktipat can be traced back to the times of Ramayana, when it is believed that sage Vasishtha has performed Shaktipat on Lord Ram and his brother when they were studying in his Gurukul. This incident has been mentioned in one of the books written by sage Vasishtha called Yoga Vasistam, and this is the earliest reference we have about Shaktipat. Now, Shaktipat, the practice of Shaktipat is believed that popularly once in a cycle of 600 years, it becomes public among the mainstream society, and for about another 600 years, it becomes secretive. That means in a cycle of 1200 years, for 600 years, it is practiced publicly, and for 600 years, it is practiced secretively. And if I try to recall the modern times, about 700 years ago, there used to be a lady called Lalleshwari who lived in the modern day city of Srinagar in Kashmir Valley. That was the last known reference to the lineage of Shaktipat. And what happened to the lineage of Shaktipat gurus after that is again largely unknown. Till about 100 years ago, or rather more than 100 years ago, the Shaktipat again came into public limelight from a sage called Swami Gangadhar Tirtha, who used to live in the city of Puri in modern day state of Odisha in India. Now coming to the concept of Shaktipat. Shaktipat is essentially, it's a technique used by a guru to awaken the Kundalini energy in another person. He uses basically four mediums through which the Shaktipat is performed. Either he exercises free will, and Shaktipat can be performed from a distance on any person, or he charges a mantra and the mantra is given to the person, and the moment the person starts chanting the mantra, Shakti is already automatically awakened. And there are two other means also through which Shaktipat is performed. One is through the eyesight, that is looking into the eyes of the other person. Shaktipat can be performed. And the fourth method is, of course, through the direct physical touch. Usually, hand is placed on the top of the head and Shaktipat is performed. Although there are these four methods are there, but the basic method is the intention has to be there. For example, I keep shaking hands with so many people, or we keep touching so many people. A Shaktipat guru may come in physical contact with so many people from day to day life. Shaktipat doesn't happen that way. For Shaktipat to be happen, the intent has to be there. That is the basic concept here. So there are basically, although four methods, there's one physical touch through mantra, by exercising free will, and of course through the eyesight. But the basic intention has to be there for giving Shaktipat. So this is what is called as Shaktipat. The moment the free will is exercised by a person, Kundalini energy is directly activated in the body of a other person, even if he is sitting thousands of kilometers away. Now, a question people may ask, if it is so easy to awaken Kundalini energy, then why practice so many yoga systems, tantric systems, etc.? The reason is Shaktipat cannot be given to everyone. For the Shaktipat to successfully uh, start working, the person's mind has to be in a state of equilibrium. It is said every human mind is manufactured with a mixture of three qualities or gunas, as they call it in Sanskrit: rajogun, tamogun, and sattvagun. And it's a every person is born with a mixture of these three qualities. Only thing is the proportion may be different from person to person. When these three qualities in a person are in a state of equilibrium or approximate state of equilibrium, then it becomes easy to awaken the Kundalini energy by performing Shaktipat. Not only this, there is also another reason. Suppose in the previous lifetime of a person, he has been practicing, let's say, Ashtanga Yoga or the so-called Raja Yoga. As you all are aware, it is a very laborious process. There are so many strict rules to be observed. And let's say that he has practiced Ashtanga Yoga in his previous lifetime. At last, Kundalini energy has been awakened in his body. But by the time Kundalini energy has been awakened, that person life also has come to an end. He had to die due to some natural reasons or due to some disease or due to some accident, etc. Now, in the present lifetime, there is no need for the person to start all over again. Since the energy has already been awakened, he needs to just start from that particular stage itself. However, the already awakened Kundalini energy in a person is in a state of, you can say that you can compare it to a kind of a boiling water in a vessel. It is not stable. So, in order to stabilize it, Shaktipat needs to be performed on the person. So, therefore, when Shaktipat is done, there are two things which happen. Either the Shakti is awakened afresh in a person, or if it is already awakened in that person, it gets stabilized. So, these are the two objectives of performing Shaktipat. In case of a fresh person, although he has been practicing a lot of yogas or tantric systems in his previous lifetime, in the current lifetime, the state, he has to reach that state of equilibrium, as I was mentioning. The moment that the state of equilibrium is achieved, Rajogun, Tamogun, and Sattvagun are approximately in equal proportion. It is a natural principle that he will bump into a Shaktipat Guru automatically, and he will be receiving the Shaktipat initiation. That means when the disciple is ready, the appearance of the Guru is a natural phenomenon. Why it happens and how it happens, no one knows. It seems to be a kind of a cosmic principle. That means when a person is ready for receiving Shaktipat, the Shaktipat Guru automatically appears. So that's all I wanted to speak to you today about the concept of Shaktipat and how it all started. Thank you very much.